So today's session will be a bit deeper. So if you cannot follow, it's okay. Just try your best to follow the logic behind. Try your best to follow the logic behind. Okay, so let's talk about property investment. Why we as a business owner, because today's session is targeting investor and business owner, why we need to invest into properties? Because there are a few beneficial to their business. The first part of property investment I'm going to talk about from a business point of view. Okay, so hopefully after today's session, you have a clearer understanding of why some business owner become so rich by buying properties. Okay, first, from let's start a business. Okay, let's have a imaginary tour today. Okay, you are starting a trading business. Okay, you are starting a trading business right now, and a Sendran Berhad. Okay, I want to start a ABC. Okay, trading Sendran Berhad. Sendran Berhad. And my business is very simple. I buy from somewhere and I sell at somewhere. Okay, let's say I import materials from China and I sell it locally. Okay, I distribute it locally to make a profit, but on the price difference. So I buy a product. Okay, this product, let's say, I buy 100,000. Okay, all the products, and then I sell. Okay. Let's say I buy don't put 100,000. Easy for easy calculation, I put 90,000. Okay, I sell at 100,000. So how much is the price difference? That's 10,000, right? Okay, so this 10,000 is my profit. This is my profit lah. Very simple mathematics. I buy at 90,000, I sell at 100,000, I make 10,000 profit. So this is 10%. Okay, profit margin. PM is profit margin. So now, all of you, now you are a business owner. Okay, you are a business owner. Is it easy to come up with 90,000 to buy the stocks at the first place? Let's say all of you now want to start a business. Okay, you need to have a capital of 90,000 to buy this product from China. Imagine they are not giving you credit terms. You have to pay cash to buy. Easy or not easy? Of course, some of her agents like Joyce, easy for her lah. She's making so much money. But for most other people, maybe it's a bit tough. So to save a lump sum cash of 90,000. Okay. So now you save 90,000 already. Okay. You have, and then you buy and then you sell at 100,000. So the first trade of the year, you sell at 100,000, you make 10%. So you make 10,000. Okay. Normally, when you do trading, normally it's credit terms. Okay. Means you sell maybe 1 month later, 2 months later, or 3 months later, then only you get back your cash. Correct? Do you agree with me? Normal business, credit terms. Okay. Of course, some cash business is very good. But if you are buying and selling, normally it's on credit terms. Okay. So now I get back my money. 3 months later, I get back money. I buy again. Now I buy. Now I have how much? I have 100,000. Okay. I make another 10%. So I make another 10,000. Then I buy, I sell again. Then I make another 10%. I make another 10,000. Okay. So imagine 1 year you can trade 4 times. Okay, you can trade 4 times. Then I'm making around 40,000. Around 40,000 profit. So you see, from a trading business point of view, okay, there are a few things that are very important. One is your initial capital. It's very important. Second, the profit margin is very important. And the third one is the turnover, how fast you can turn over your business. You get back money, you buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. So here is 4 times, 4 times. Okay, so these 3 things are very important. So traditionally, okay, if you are in a business, what we normally do is we use our own money to trade, correct? I save 100,000, I use this money to trade. So if I can trade 4 times a year, I make 40,000. Okay, this is a simple logic. So after 1 year, roughly, after 1 year, okay, after 1 year, roughly I will have how much? I will have about 140,000, 100,000. Then the second year I do again. Okay, I trade again, like this, 10%. So this time I'm using 140,000 as my capital already. So 140,000, 10% is 14,000. So imagine, okay, now start to you put back all your profit into your product lah. So now I have 154,000. I make another 10%. Okay, times 1.1. So I will have 169,000. Then times 1.1 again. So 186,000. Okay, 10%. 10%. So this is the cash I have at the end of the year. So this is the cash I have at the end of the year. So you see, from 140,000 to 186,000, I make certain amount of profit, but still quite slow. So what can you do now? Okay, what I can do now is I continue this process until I have enough money to buy a property. Okay, normally at this stage, okay, the bank will not give you a loan because you are only at 1 year old, 2 years old. You still have a long record. Normally you need 3 years record, okay, profit record, for the bank to give you a loan to buy properties. So let me go. So I have 186,000 right now. Okay, so I do another one. So this is the 3rd year. Starting of the 3rd year, I have 86,000. So similarly, I trade 4 times. So times 1.1, I have 204,000. Okay, then I trade another one times 1.1, I have 225,471. Then I trade another times, I have 248. So now I'm starting to make more money already. So from 100,000 capital, now I have 248,000 capital already. Okay, now I can decide whether I want to buy a property or not. Okay, so you have 2 choices. One is you continue to trade. You continue to trade using your own cash, or now you can buy a property and leverage on the trade line facilities. Okay, I show you how it can work. Now the bank, okay, can give you a loan because you are making good profit. Every year you're making 10 over thousand, so your DSR is strong. Okay, so now I have let's say a shop lot or factory to buy, which costs about, okay, 1 million. Okay, 1 million. Can I buy this property? You cannot buy using cash, but you can get a loan. How much bank can give you loan for commercial property using SME? Using Shenzhen Berhad to buy, they can give you roughly 80 to 85% of a loan to buy this property. So you see, so I get a loan 85%, which is 850,000. Then how much down payment I need to pay? I need to pay 150,000. So do I have the money to buy this property? Yes, I have, right? Because why? I have 200,000 ma. I spent 150,000 to buy this property. Then how much cash I left with? 248,018 minus 150. So I have left with 98,000 cash. Then you say, hey, I have to start all over again. No, I come here and do all over again. But no, because of this property, do you know how much bank can give you on the trade line facilities? Because now you have a 1 million property. You see, now you own a 1 million property already. You can actually structure a deal with a bank. This 1 million, okay, you can actually multiply by of 0.7, 70%. Okay, 70% times 3. Why? You ask me. That's a standard rule of thumb. 70% is a forced sale value. It's a forced sale value of the property. So meaning that it's like the value of the property. The value of property is 1 million, but the forced sale value normally that takes 70%. Okay, I will show you some of the documents that I have. Forced sale value is 70%. And this is value at 2.1 million. Okay, 1 million times 70% is 700,000 times 3 is 2.1 million. So how much trade line it can give you? 2.1 million minus the mortgage, which is 850,000. They give you a 850,000 loan. So 2.1 million minus 850,000. So you have 1,250 left. And this one can be your trade line facilities. This one is your trade line facilities. So now, instead, you look at here, instead of you have 250,000 to do your trade, now you have 1.25 million plus 100,000 to do your trade, which is around 1.35 million. You can see the power. Now you have 1.35 million to start your trade. So on the 4th year, on the 3rd year, okay, this is 3rd year. On the 4th year onwards, this is 4th year. Your working capital, okay, your working capital is equals to your loan. Okay, I call it a trade line plus your cash, which is equals to 1,250,000 plus, okay, I have what? 98,000, which is equals to, okay, roughly, okay, let's say 1.3 lah, okay, save some money, don't spend all the money. Roughly lah, okay, roughly 1.3 million. So can you see the power now? From 250,000, I jump up to 1.3 million. And now, with 1.3 million, if I do the same thing, okay, let's do the same thing. I do the same thing. I trade at 10% margin. So 1.3 million times 1.1, I have 1.430. Then times again, I do 4 times, same strategy. And so how much I made on the 4th year? My profit is equals to 430,000. So you see on my 3rd year, how much is my profit? On my 3rd year, my profit is 248,018 minus 61,000. My profit is 61,000. But because I do one action, because I decide, okay, I take my money, to buy a property and get a trade line facilities, okay, I made 430,000. So let me do a comparison here. On my third year and on my fourth year, my profit, this one is 61,000. And this one is 430,000. So you see how many times grow? 430,000 divided by 61,000. That's 7 times. So can you can you see the power of getting a loan in your business? So a lot of traditional businessmen, they say, oh, I only want to use my own cash to do business. I don't want to get a loan. That is, there's nothing wrong with that kind of philosophy or way of doing business. But because now I decide to get a loan, my profit skyrocketed 7 times. Okay? Skyrocketed 7 times. Yeah. So now, on the 5th year, the 5th year now, 5th year already, 5th year. How much cash you have right now? Cash is equals to 430,000 plus my initial capital, which is this one. Okay, let's do a calculation. Plus 98,000. So that's 528,000. Okay. And how much trade line I have? How much trade line I have? I have 1.3 million. No, I have this one. Okay, can you see? Okay, I still have 1.25 million. That's the loan, the trade line, the facilities that the bank give you. Okay, so cash by trade line, how much money I have right now? How much working capital I have right now? I have 1.7 to play the game. But no, don't play the game like this. So what can you do now? Buy another one, right? I 7 times this now. Now I have 500,000 cash on hand. I can buy more property already. Let's say I have one more property on hand, which is about 1.5 million. Can you buy? Would you buy? If you think I want to save the money, no, I continue my business. You put 1. Or let's say, if you want, okay, let's go buy a property, another property. Put number 2 in the checkbox below. 1, don't buy. 2, buy. Which one would you choose? Of course, you go and buy a property, right? So let's calculate. Let's calculate with this property, how much money I can get out of the bank. Okay, so times 70%. Okay, make it clearer, forced sales value, so that you can refer to later. Forced sales value is equals to 1.5 million multiplied by 70%. Okay, this is the rule. I don't ask me why 70%. All the banks say the same thing. Why 70%? Okay, that's 5000. And what's the margin they can give you? They can give you 3 times. So the loan you can get possible, I say possible, is equals to around 3 million. 3 million. So the same thing, okay? My loan amount, okay, I call it the mortgage. Mortgage is the amount to pay for the property. Okay, now loan consists of mortgage and trade line. That's why I say today's session is a bit deep. Okay, mortgage is equals to, I can get an 85% loan. 85% multiplied by 1.5 million times 0.85. That's 1275000. Okay. Wait, let me set something first. Okay, 1275000. And the trade line is the balance. How much is the balance? 3 million. Okay, I have 3 million minus 1275. There's a mortgage. So I have balance 1.725. Okay, how much cash I need? Cash is equals to the property value, property price minus my loan. 1275000. 225,000. Can I pay? Yeah, I can pay. I show you here I have 528,000. So I can pay 225 to buy this property. So now the interesting part come. Okay. So on my 6th year, you see the game. On my 6th year, my working capital. Okay, again, what is working capital? Working capital is equals to your trade line plus your cash. So how much trade line I have right now? Let's sum up. The first trade line that I got, okay, is 1250000, which is this one. Okay, which is this one. The second trade line that I get, okay, is this one. Plus 1725000. So I have 2975000 worth of trade line. Plus how much cash I have right now? So originally I have this amount. Okay, I have this amount. 52800 minus off I paid the property, roughly this one 225. So I have 300,000 cash. So you'll see your cash doesn't really matter so much anymore. So the total working capital that I have is 2.975 million plus the 300,000 cash. So I have 3278 right now. Now start the 6-year game. The 6-year game. Let's do a calculation. Now I have 3278. So the first one, I buy stock, I sell, I make 10%. So I make this amount. Then I do another 10% times 1.1, 3966380. Then I do another round times 1.1, 4363018. So how much money I made in the 6th year? Dun-dun. 1 year I can make 1 million already. 1 million profit. So let me come back to you with your questions. Now you have 1 million profit cash in the bank account right now. Would you continue doing trading or you buy another property? Yeah. Buy or don't buy? You still buy, right? Okay, you buy, right? Okay. Of course you buy. Then you can do the same thing. Okay, you buy a property, you get a trade line, you get a loan, and then you roll. Okay, you roll. Then you'll see now I have 3-year record already. So if you follow this logic, the 3rd year I make 61,000. The 4th year, is it 4th year? Yeah, 4th year. This should be the 5th year, right? 3rd, 4th, 5th. Okay. This one should be the 5th year, sorry. Okay. The 4th year is 430,000. And the 5th year is 1 million. You see how your profit grows because of leveraging on the bank loan. Okay, it can grow your profit. So any objection here? Before I go to the next questions, because normally people will have objection already. You don't need to pay interest, man. Yeah. If after interest is 5% only. 5% per year, 5 to 6%. So your 1 million loan is 50,000, or your 2 million loan is 100,000. Minus off your profit, you still have 900,000. Still is far better than using your own cash. The loan is not a conventional loan. Okay, it's you have like trade line. There's a 4-year through 4 months period you have to pay back, and then you get back. You can use a trade line again. Okay, so the 85% loan, yeah, you minus off your interest. Still, you can take it off from your profit. That's a small percentage of your profit, not a very big amount. Okay. Good questions. The valuation of property must have this value first, right? Can't just chincai. No, it's 3x. Okay, your property value is 1 million. You multiply by 70%. That's your for sale value. You have 70,000. You have 700,000. So the bank can give you 2 to 3 times of the 700,000. Yeah. Okay. Ken Chong have this questions on, let's say my business has problem. Normally what problem you have is you cannot get back the money, right? Ken, right? You cannot get back the money. How? There's a risk, right? A lot of people do not know this. So today you are here. I think you are very fortunate because I give you one trick secret. You can buy insurance for bad debts. You can buy insurance for bad debts, meaning that in case your customer do not pay you, the insurance company pay you. Have you heard about this before? If you have heard about this before, you put 1. You have not put number 2. You don't know leh. You can buy bad debts insurance. So meaning, okay, you secure yourself. Let's say your company, the market is not doing well. Your customer, they do not pay you. The insurance company will pay you. Hey, they've got this kind of insurance, man. You bluff. Okay. How much? How expensive? You can protect your 25 million. Okay, turnover with a premium of about 50,000 a year. So if you are making 1 million a year, okay, profit, will you pay 50,000 premium to protect yourself in case something bad happen? Yeah, you do that, right? So now you are very safe already because you have got a bank loan, okay, and you have a business running, okay, and you're making good profit. But okay, people are worried. They're always worried that, hey, in case market collapse, how? Then you buy insurance to protect your business. Then you are very, very safe. Okay, so this is why if I meet business owners, I'll share this kind of strategies. Once you share, you open up your eyes. You see so many tools here. I think 90% of you have not heard about this before. And when you open up their eyes, you gain their confidence, their trust. Then you can sell them property. You can close them. Okay. So if you think I'm bluffing, of course I have something to show you. Let me show you the the proof. Okay. This is, you can see my screen, right? So these are my customers. Okay. So each of my customer, I'm protected up to 2.5 million. This is the amount approved for a protection. Okay. And I'm paying a premium of okay 45,000. 45,000. This is from Allianz. So this is a 45,000 premium to protect I think about 25 million of turnover. I'm not bluffing. I already got the quotation. Okay. And I can show you whether the trade line, how do you get I have proof. I can show you. Okay, I own a company called NSC Plastic. And then let me show you some of the loan that I got. So last year, I got a loan from Maybank. So you see, these are trade line facilities. Okay, letter of credit, trade line I, this is one of the product. So I got a 3 million loan from Maybank. Okay, and this one is even better. It's under SJPP, so I don't have to use collateral. I don't have to put collateral. You get a 3 million loan. And with the 3 million loan, I show you the strategies now. You keep on roll your money. It's like a snowball effect. Your money become bigger and bigger. Okay. So we have one question here. SY Hugh say 45 per year and burn every year. Yeah, burn every year. You cannot get back. It's an insurance. So you are buying a peace of mind. Okay, 45,000, buy a peace of mind. Isaac say, would this cause housing bubble? It won't. Why housing bubble? I didn't mark up the price of the property. I'm just using the property to get a loan to do my business. It's helping the industry, because all these business are authentic business. Okay, it's not money game. And because of this business, a lot of families okay have the money to survive. So it's actually helping the economy. So okay, I get a 3 million, and then I can show you. Then I also got a RHB loan. Wait, not this one. Okay, I got a trade line, okay, of 1.8 million. Okay, from this one is Affin Bank. Affin Bank. It's the same, it's a trade line facilities. Then I also got from UOB. UOB, okay, UOB I got UOB I got 2.2 million. Okay, 2.2 million. Bankers acceptance is normally I use 120 days, you have to pay back. Okay, 2.2 million. So in total, I think I got about more than 10 million of trade line right now. 10 million. Okay. So Can Chong say so many people keep buying property won't be housing bubble? In fact, you have looked at the demand and supply, no? Okay. To be honest, in Malaysia right now, you say they are oversupply. Actually, no. You look at Millers. Millers, we have 5 towers over there. Okay, tower A, B, C, D, and E. D is the office tower. Now, if you want to look for one unit in tower A or B, no more. Fully occupied. So in KL, in prime location, you look at the occupancy rate. It's actually very, very high. Old Klang Road, Millers fully occupied. Perth we are fully occupied. In Bangsa South, South Link, Southview, 1,000 over units fully occupied. Okay, you can't even find a unit to rent. So, I don't think you probably bubble will happen in this area. Okay. Yeah. And also, thanks to Kelvin, I say bubble normally comes after bull run where everybody is buying properties non-stop and price keep going up. Yeah. And our price actually is quite stable in Malaysia. In fact, it doesn't really increase a lot. Okay. Believe it or not, compared to other countries like Singapore, like Hong Kong, like China, our price is relatively stable. Every year is like 5 to 10% increase. Okay, so it's still quite stable. In Dubai, places like Dubai, it can double like within a year. Like our director actually bought one unit in Dubai for like $1 million dirham, and then 1 year later, okay, last year he bought. This year is like 2 million, double. Okay, and with this kind of speed, then I think that might be a property bubble. But in Malaysia, everything is actually quite stable. So tell your investor, in fact, it's a good time to buy property right now because our property is not very expensive. Really, seriously, compared to Hong Kong, compared to Singapore, compared to even Indonesia, our property price is relatively low. Yeah. So if you buy now, okay, that's the only way, okay, is up. It's very difficult for them to go down because of inflation. Okay, the salary is getting higher and higher. Okay, the material prices is getting higher and higher. The land cost is getting higher and higher. There's no way a property prices is going to come down. Okay, 10 years ago, okay, your parents tell you property is already very expensive. 200,000 condo is very expensive. That's what I heard. Okay, about 10 years ago, when my friend want to buy a unit in Puchong, okay, for 200,000, 1,200 square feet. Everybody say he's crazy. 200,000, you can buy a landed house in Puchong already. Okay. Yet, you see, can you find a 1,200 square feet condo now to buy 200,000? No, you can't. Most of them is like 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 already. So it's increased. So Alice say, yeah, that's why investors say profit is slow in Malaysia. It's slow but steady. Okay, you won't lose your money. It's very stable. It's very stable, and then rental yield is also very stable, 5%, 6%. Okay, so for long-term investment wise, okay, it's actually very wise to invest in the property because you can treat it as a forced savings. It's not something for you to make quick bucks. Okay, you want to be rich overnight. Okay, property in Malaysia is not for you. But if you want a peace of mind, okay, you want steady rental income, you want steady capital appreciation, then property is right for you. Okay, like myself, I invested into 15 properties for the past 10 years. Personally, I hold like 15 properties. And most of the property actually appreciate by 100,000, 200,000. So I actually make a few million, from these 15 properties. Of course, it doesn't sound a lot, but if I didn't invest in the property, you know what will happen? Can you guess? I would have spent the money anyway. If you have vaporized, okay, maybe on a holiday, maybe on a car, okay, maybe on some watches, maybe on some holidays, trips, okay, maybe I buy business class, then the money is gone already. But right now, my money is still there. It's locked with a physical asset, property. And when I sell it, all my cash that I invested previously will actually reappear. Okay, minus off the loan, I still have a lump sum of cash. For example, I sold 2 of my Mont Kiara properties last year. I got back about 400,000 each unit. So 2 units, I got back about 800,000 cash. Yeah. So if I hadn't invested into that 2 properties, that 800,000 would have vaporized. I don't know where it have gone. Maybe I already spent it somewhere else already. So property in Malaysia is for you to lock your currency value. Okay. And of course, you can't expect like overnight riches. But over time, slowly, okay, the profit you can see. Then I sold my Southling also. Southling I bought at 360,000, I sold at 480,000. I made about like 70, 80,000 within 2 to 3 years time, which also good money ma. Yeah. Okay, mostly industry segment. Yeah, the one that I'm talking about just now, using property to get loan, is either commercial or industrial. Okay, but for residential, I would say it's forced savings. Okay, forced savings. Ken Chong say must have people buy. Must have people buy. Yeah, of course, people are buying. You know, subsale is doing very well right now. Subsale is doing. I just sold 1 subsale unit, park residence for 1.1 million. Yeah, 1.0 million. And then I also sold my unit. Okay, people are taking over. Wayne sold the Scarlett's unit. His investor made 150,000 profit. Subsale market. So people are still buying. Yeah. So if you think people are not buying, just look at the record, the subsale record. You know, like United Group just posted, broke 1.6 billion sales this year, mostly subsales. So subsales are doing pretty well. So if subsales are doing well, rental is doing well, actually there's no issue investing in property. That's what I think. Malaysia decreasing birth rate. Compared to other countries, we are still quite healthy. Our population is still very young. Compared to Japan, compared to like even China, I think our population is pretty young. I think the average age is like 30 plus. So it's a very young population. So you still have many years to go. As a property investor and as a property negotiator, you still have many years to go. At least 10 to 20 years to go. Okay. After that, we decide later. Don't worry about like what hadn't happened for like people, things that will happen in the future like 20 years later. Don't worry now. Okay, we focus on right now. Okay, people are still buying property. A lot of people want to invest in the property. Okay, people need a place to stay. Okay. Nowadays, for the youngsters, okay, when they get married, normally they won't stay with the parents. Do you agree with me? If you get married, will you want to stay with your parents? Okay. Normally, they don't want to stay with parents. So there are only 2 choices. You rent your property or you buy a property. So this market is pretty huge. Really huge in Malaysia. So I'm not too worried about like decreasing birth rate. Okay. I just contributed 2 in the past 2 years. My son just born like 1 month ago. Yeah. So okay lah. I mean, you see, IQI people like Aaron, your 3 childs, 3 kids. Okay, and then who else? Tony have 2, I have 2. Okay lah. Still giving birth lah. All right. Any questions regarding today's session? The slide that I showed just now, I mean the notes that I took just now, I will send it into the group so you can refer. Yeah. And then what I shared just now is my own personal journey in property investment. Yeah, I have still a lot to share, but I think enough for today. Okay, I'll make it the next session. Okay, maybe I'll share another on property investment. So really, I never regret buying properties, and because of investing in the properties, I live a very good life right now. Okay, even before I joined IQI, I bought 4 units in Mont Kiara, each of them giving me like 2,000 ringgit passive income. So at that point of time, if I stop working, I still have like 8,000 ringgit passive income, which is pretty good. Then over the years, I invested into shop lots, I invested into factories, I invested into land, and all of them are giving me good return. Okay, so in fact, I'm running 3 projects right now, industrial projects, my own projects are. So I estimate I will be able to make like more than 10 million in the next 3 years on the project itself. So if you say 10 million, you can achieve financial freedom. I think then I can declare to the world that I'm financially free. Yeah, just because I invested in the property, and if I didn't invest in the property, I wouldn't have joined IQI also. Then I wouldn't have all of you. So property actually changed my life, and I believe you change your life also. It will change your investor life also. What was the 10x 10% for each year just now? Oh, okay. Imagine you have a product. Okay, when you buy and sell, you make 10% profit margin. So 1 year you can trade 4 times. So that's 4 times times 10%. Simple logic. Buy and sell 4 times at 10% profit margin. Okay, any more questions? Dave, just curious, because most of us likely to start investing from residential property. Until what point or what standard you think is suitable for us to expand into commercial and industrial? Okay, most of you are doing business. Okay, real estate agency, real estate negotiator is your own business. So you can treat yourself as you are Sendirian Berhad. Like I say just now, if you have 100,000, okay, the next year you have like 110, 120, 130, and 200,000. Then you can start investing into industrial and commercial already. Find something suitable for yourself. Okay, like 1 million factory or 1 million shop lot. Okay, you get 85% loan, you can fork out 150,000 to buy. That's the point you can jump into the you can upgrade your investment portfolio. So I would say if you want to invest into industrial or commercial, okay, save at least like 200,000 or 300,000 cash in your bank account first, which is easily done through IQI. Look at Joyce. Hello, Joyce. Are you still here? Yeah. So I think a lot of the agents in IQI, they make quite a good amount of money. Okay, I see a lot of people making like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 a year. So to save your 200,000, 300,000 cash first, then you can actually upgrade yourself into like industrial investment or commercial investment. Yeah, but don't stress yourself lah. Okay, I mean, buy at your own pace. Okay, and some of the residential property that you invested, maybe in a couple of years time, if you manage to sell, then you actually liquidate about a few 100,000 cash also. Yeah, it's not a quick get rich quick scheme, but definitely over the long run, people who invest in the property, they will be better off. All right, any more questions? Okay, if no more questions, can all of you turn on your webcam? We take a group photo. Okay, wait for a while. Or more people are turning on. Wait for a while. Okay. Come on, look at the camera and 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. Say cheese. All right. So okay, today's sharing is not directly related to like project selling or residential property, but I think with this kind of knowledge, okay, when you speak with your client, okay, especially business owners, then you have more things to share. And when you share this kind of things, normally you blow up their mind and then they will buy from you. I tried this before. So one of the business owners actually bought 2 units from me because I share a lot of this snowball effect, buy one get one strategy with them, and they say, okay, forced savings, not bad. So they never regret. Now the unit, okay, in Novum they are renting at 3,500 per month, which is pretty decent. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much for coming. I hope you have learned something today. So what I shared just now, I'll share in Eliteone group. So if you're not in Eliteone Telegram group, okay, please go and join the group. I share the link over here. Okay, and tomorrow we have a marketing session, a Chinese version. So I'll share the link here also, so you can actually join. Okay, for those of you who would like to know about how to use softwares to do marketing, AI-enabled marketing strategies, you click on the link, you go and register. Tomorrow, 8 p.m., I'll be sharing. Okay. And then for Telegram, for those of you who are not in, let me share the Telegram link. Okay, you can join the Telegram group over here. Okay, I share the link over here. I'm surprised quite a lot of people haven't joined the Eliteone Telegram group. Okay. I'll be sharing a lot of things in the group. So the notes that I took just now, I'll share in the group. So if you're not in, just join into the Telegram group. I see like 4 people joining now. Yeah, for people are still here. My vision for the team is that I want everyone to have a life transformation experience. Okay. So for a lot of Eliteone members, a lot of Eliteone leaders, they have really transformed their life. You look at all the leaders, they have drivers, they drive Alphard, they have a driver driving 7 Series, they go holiday all the time. So this is what I want. Okay. I want all of you to experience life transformation. And through this platform, I will share my knowledge, okay, at my very best to all of you, so that when you go out there and face your clients, face your investor, you have more confidence, you have more bullets on hand, and that will help you to close more deals. So this is why I insist every week, okay, every Monday we will do Eliteone Academy. It's a platform for all of us, okay, to pass down knowledge. So thank you. Wow, I see a lot of people joining. Surprisingly, a lot of people are not in the group.